Travis Etienne, the electric running back from the Jacksonville Jaguars, donning that iconic Cowboys blue and silver. With the trade deadline just around the corner and the Cowboys sitting at 3-3, this might be the perfect move to boost our offense and bring Dallas back into serious playoff contention. And hey, if you're new here, welcome to Cowboys News TV. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Your subscription is essential to helping us reach our next goal of 12,000 subscribers, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. Alright, Cowboys fans, let's break this down. Both Dallas and the San Francisco 49ers haven't lived up to their expectations this season. Dallas is 3-3 and finds itself trailing in the NFC East. With a tough matchup against the 49ers coming up, the Cowboys need every edge they can get. This is where Etienne comes into play. Now, here's the situation. Jacksonville Jaguars running back Travis Etienne has been outshined by rookie Tank Bigsby. According to Tyler Dragon from USA Today, Etienne's role has been reduced, and Jacksonville may consider him expendable. But here's what's interesting, Etienne is still a playmaker. He's surpassed 1,400 scrimmage yards over his first 2 seasons and has shown his dual-threat capabilities. Let us know in the comments, would you be on board with bringing Travis Etienne to Dallas? Give us a yes if you're all in or a no if you think we should look elsewhere. Let's talk about Dallas's run game, or should I say, the lack of it. Right now, the Cowboys rank dead last in rushing in the NFL. We're averaging just 3.5 yards per carry, and that's a stat no team wants. Ezekiel Elliott's been struggling to produce, and while Rico Dowdle is a solid player, he may not be ready to lead as an every-down back. And don't forget, we're missing Tony Pollard, who left in free agency and took a lot of explosive plays with him. With Etienne's experience and versatility, he could step in and be the game-changer we need, helping both in the backfield and in the passing game. He's just 25 years old, so he still has that fresh burst we need in this offense. Quick poll, should the Cowboys prioritize fixing the run game, or do we need to focus on other areas first? Drop your thoughts below. So, what would it take to get Etienne to Dallas? Dragon suggests that the Cowboys could land Etienne for a mid-round pick. Considering his current $12 million contract, Dallas can afford him, with over $23 million in cap space. Plus, the Cowboys picked up Etienne's club option, securing him for next season at a reasonable $6 million. This move wouldn't just be a short-term fix, but could carry into 2025, giving Dallas a backfield weapon for the next 2 years. And for all the cap gurus out there, what do you think? Is a mid-round pick a reasonable price, or should the Cowboys aim for a higher draft investment to secure more elite talent in future drafts? Hit the comments and let us know. Adding Etienne could shake things up in a good way. Imagine pairing his speed and catching ability with Dak Prescott's passing game. Etienne can be explosive in the open field, which might take pressure off our wide receivers and give Dak another option. Think about what a solid run game could do for this team. It could open up the field, control the clock, and keep opposing defenses guessing. Imagine Etienne in a Cowboys uniform. What do you think? Is he the missing piece? Type go for Etienne if you think he's the answer, or share who else you think could be a better fit. Here's why this potential trade matters. With the season at 3-3 and challenges ahead, Dallas needs an offensive spark to stay competitive in the NFC East. And let's be honest, the pressure is mounting on the coaching staff and front office to get results this season. Etienne brings something Dallas lacks: consistent run production and versatility. With the right game plan, he could help push the Cowboys into serious contention. If you're excited about what's to come this season, now's the time to join our community. Hit that subscribe button and make sure your notifications are on so you don't miss our next breakdown on every Cowboys trade rumor and game analysis. We're on the path to 12,000 subscribers, and your support means the world to us. Now, let's take a step back. Travis Etienne might be the hottest name circulating in Cowboys trade rumors, but he's not the only option out there. The Cowboys have also been linked to other running backs who might bring different dynamics to the backfield. Take a player like Derrick Henry, for example. He's got that rare power running style that could add a physical presence to the Cowboys' ground game. But at 30 years old, Henry's age and contract size might make some fans wary. And then there's Saquon Barkley. His skill set is incredibly dynamic, but he comes with an injury history that's hard to ignore. Barkley is explosive when healthy, but are we willing to gamble on his durability? Let us know in the comments. If the Cowboys were choosing between Etienne, Henry, and Barkley, who would you want wearing the star on his helmet? Etienne isn't just any running back. He's got a unique blend of speed, agility, and soft hands that makes him a true dual threat. Over the last 2 seasons, he's posted over 1,400 scrimmage yards, making him one of the most productive young backs in the league. For those who love stats, here's a quick comparison. In his last season, Etienne broke through for an impressive 5.2 yards per carry, averaging nearly 70 rushing yards per game, with multiple touchdowns and big plays sprinkled throughout. That type of production could instantly take some heat off Dak and our receiving core. Hey, stat lovers, here's a question for you. If Etienne joined Dallas, what do you think his average yards per game would be with the Cowboys offense? Drop your predictions below, and let's see who gets it closest to reality if this trade goes down. Alright, let's get into the financial side of things, something Cowboys Nation is always curious about. With Etienne's 4-year rookie contract, the Cowboys would still have him under a manageable $6 million option for next year. Given that Dallas currently has over $23 million in cap space, this deal is not only doable but would leave room for additional moves if the front office wants to address other roster areas. And here's a thought, with Etienne in the fold, it could give Dallas the flexibility to make more tactical decisions with their budget in the offseason. Whether that means strengthening our O-line or adding depth to the secondary, Etienne's affordable contract could help in more ways than one. What do you think, Cowboys fans? Is Etienne's contract value part of what makes him such an appealing target? Or do you think the team should hold out for another player? Let us know how you'd manage the Cowboys cap. Picture this, Etienne lined up behind Dak, with CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup split wide, and defenses forced to guess. With Etienne's threat in both the run and pass game, Dallas could unleash a level of offensive versatility we haven't seen in recent years. And as the Cowboys' offense has leaned more on passing plays recently, having a player like Etienne could give us that unpredictable edge, keeping defenses honest and opening up more passing lanes for Dak. And let's not forget, Etienne has shown he can handle those high-pressure moments. Jacksonville fans know all about his ability to deliver clutch plays, especially late in games when defenses are worn down. With Etienne's ability to break tackles and stay on his feet, he could be the spark that ignites this Cowboys offense. Alright, Cowboys fans, if you're still with us, here's a fun one. Describe in one word what Etienne's impact could mean for the Cowboys offense. Let's see your creativity in the comments. Bringing in Etienne wouldn't just be a short-term play, it could change the Cowboys' trajectory in the NFC. Imagine a scenario where the Cowboys can rely on a consistent running game again. We could control the clock, keep the opposing team's offense on the sidelines, and establish a more balanced game plan. And if we can develop Etienne into a key piece, Dallas would be in a prime position to go deep in the playoffs. This is also a chance for Dallas to make a statement in the NFL, to show that they're committed to winning now. And for the fans, it would signal a renewed hope that the Cowboys are serious about contending for the title, not just making the playoffs. And if you believe in this Cowboys team and want to be there every step of the way, don't forget to subscribe. Your support is key to our growth as we aim to hit 12,000 subscribers. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on trades, highlights, and everything Cowboys. In closing, Cowboys Nation, there's a lot to consider here. Could Travis Etienne be the answer to our offensive struggles? Is he the playmaker we've been missing to finally get this team over the hump? With the trade deadline approaching, it's only a matter of time before the front office makes a call. Will they make a splash or stick to the current roster? Thanks for tuning in to Cowboys News TV. We'll be keeping an eye on every rumor, every update, and bringing you the latest news as we approach the trade deadline. And remember, we're not just a channel, we're a community of passionate Cowboys fans, just like you. Before you go, we've got one last poll. If it were up to you, would you make the trade for Etienne or hold off and see if there's a bigger fish out there? Cast your vote below and join the conversation with Cowboys Nation. Until next time, stay tuned, stay engaged, and go Cowboys!